Good morning, it's July 12th. This is Sober Readings. From the Daily Reflections book, Giving Up Center Stage. For without some degree of humility, no alcoholic can stay sober at all. Without it, they cannot live to much useful purpose, or, in adversity, be able to summon the faith that can meet any emergency. That's from 12 Steps and 12 Traditions, page 70. Why do I balk at the word humility? I am not humbling myself toward other people, but toward God, as I understand Him. Humility means to show submissive respect, and by being humble, I realize I am not the center of the universe. When I was drinking, I was consumed by pride and self-centeredness. I felt the entire world revolved around me, that I was master of my destiny. Humility enables me to depend more on God to help me overcome obstacles, to help me with my own imperfections, so that I may grow spiritually. I must solve more difficult problems to increase my proficiency, and, as I encounter life's stumbling blocks, I must learn to overcome them through God's help. Daily communion with God demonstrates my humility and provides me with the realization that an entity more powerful than I is willing to help me if I cease trying to play God myself. Today's reading from the 24 Hours book, the AA Thought for the Day. Today is ours. Let us live today as we believe God wants us to live. Each day will have a new pattern which we cannot foresee, but we can open each day with a quiet period in which we say a little prayer, asking God to help us through the day. Personal contact with God, as we understand Him, will from day to day bring us nearer to an understanding of His will for us. At the close of the day, we offer Him thanks for another day of sobriety. A full, constructive day has been lived, and we are grateful. So I ask myself, am I asking God each day for strength and thanking Him each night? The meditation for the day. If you believe that God's grace has saved you, then you must believe that He is meaning to save you yet more and to keep you in the way that you should go. Even a human rescuer does not save a man from drowning, only to place him in other deep and dangerous waters, but rather to place him on dry land, there to restore him. God, who is your rescuer, would certainly do this and even more. God will complete the task He sets out to do. He will not throw you overboard if you are depending on Him. Today's prayer for the day from the 24 Hours book is a bit of a tongue twister, so bear with me on this one. I pray that I may trust God to keep me in the way I pray that I may rely on Him not to let me go. All right, we got through that. The final reading for today is from As Bill Sees It, page 17, and it's titled Toward Honesty, and this page contains 3 short readings. The first is from the 12 and 12, pages 94 and 95. The perverse wish to hide a bad motive underneath a good one permeates human affairs from top to bottom. This subtle and elusive kind of self-righteousness can underlie the smallest act or thought. Learning daily to spot, admit, and correct these flaws is the essence of character building and good living. The next is a line from a Grapevine article dated August of 1961. The deception of others is nearly always rooted in the deception of ourselves. And the final short reading for today. Somehow, being alone with God doesn't seem as embarrassing as facing up to another person. Until we actually sit down and talk aloud about what we have so long hidden, our willingness to clean house is still largely theoretical. When we are honest with another person, it confirms that we have been honest with ourselves and with God. And that is also from 12 and 12, page 60. And that brings us to the end of this episode of Sober Readings. Thanks for listening. Until next time, don't drink, go to a meeting, and keep coming back. Have a great day, and as my friend Larry says, best day ever.